everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're enjoying my Christmas videos so far. So as you guys can see by the title, this video is going to be my top 15 Christmas films. Now, disclaimer, I haven't seen Elf, I haven't seen The Grinch, I haven't seen the new Grinch either. So I might not have the best recommendations, but the films I love are my favourites. And they're not in any particular order. Like if one's specifically ranked, then I'll let you know. But yeah, these are my top 15 favourite Christmas films. I think you should all definitely give a try. So the first one, I'm going to get a bunch of people in the comments telling me it's not a Christmas film, but it is Die Hard. I love it. I love Alan Rickman in it, God rest his soul. I love the whole story. It's a fantastic film and it is definitely a Christmas film. So you guys should definitely watch it. The next one is Gremlins. I watched this with Jordan and I think my uncle, I can't remember, when we were quite little. And we fell in love with them. The idea of if you feed something after midnight or give it water or something, it's going to turn into this big green monster was a brilliant idea. And we just loved them. They were so cute, and then they turned into these little, I'm not going to swear on my channel, but these little sods, let's say. It was really, really funny. We just found it really funny, and we just kept laughing at the Gremlins the entire time. So it's a really good film. I wouldn't say it's a horror, but it's probably not a brilliant film for like little kids, although me and Jordan did watch it when we were quite young, and we still found it funny. So yeah, you guys should definitely give that one a try. The next film I've got is November Christmas, which, oh my goodness, it is one of the biggest heart wrenchers I've ever found. It's about a young girl who is dying and she thinks she won't be around for Halloween or Christmas. So what her family do is they bring it all forward and then the whole town gets involved, and it's amazing. It's such a beautiful film, and it's just so loving, and it really puts into the idea of like what a community can do, and you know, definitely highlights the difficulties that some families may be going through Christmas. But it has such a beautiful film, such a beautiful storyline. So yeah, it is one of my favourites. You guys are going to get really annoyed with me because I think I have A Christmas Carol in some version on here about 5 times. So the first one I've got is Scrooge, the 1970s musical. Oh, I went out of focus then, of A Christmas Carol. I love it. It is brilliant. It's probably one of my favourite Christmas films. We watch it every year. It's Jordan's favourite one. All the music in it is fantastic and it's really funny, and it really does tell the story of A Christmas Carol. Some of you may not know this, but it is actually my favourite Christmas story ever. We watched it when we were really little. It's my mum's favourite film, book, everything of all time. I actually did an English paper on it when I was at school, and it was probably the one I graded the highest on. The only negative feedback I had was that I spoke about A Christmas Carol too much and not the other book, which I couldn't really help, and I wasn't taking anything out of it. But yeah, A Christmas Carol is my favourite. It's got fantastic songs like Thank You Very Much. It's really, really good. If you guys haven't seen A Christmas Carol, which is very unlikely, it's probably one of the best ones to go to because it's quite light-hearted and easy to follow. And then, funnily enough, the next film I've got on here is actually 2, is A Christmas Carol in its entirety. I've got the 1951 film and the 1984 film. Those are both brilliant creations of A Christmas Carol. I really like the 51 film. It's in black and white, so it's very old-timey. It's very relevant to well, I suppose it is probably one of the ones that follows the story closest. But I love it. Oh, the next film is my all-time favourite Christmas film. Definitely my number one is Love Actually. Once again, Alan Rickman's in that. You've got so many people in that one. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Oh, Colin Firth, Keira Knightley. I can't remember his name. The guy that plays Rick in The Walking Dead. Trelawney. It is really, really good. I absolutely love it. I can't imagine many people wouldn't have seen Love Actually at this point, but if you haven't, you are missing out. You really need to watch it. It's really funny, it's really romantic, but it does suit guys as well. Jordan likes Love Actually, my dad likes Love Actually, we all do. We end up watching it probably about 7 or 8 times every Christmas. It's brilliant. The next one is probably quite childish, but I had to include it because it is so relevant to my childhood, which is the Barbie Nutcracker. Just the Barbie interpretation. I love the story of the Nutcracker anyway, but the Barbie one is my favourite, and I'm not gonna lie, still watch it up to this day when it's Christmas. Myself, Jordan and Hermione watch it every Christmas at least once. And it just reminds us of our childhood. I remember her gran recorded it on video. Do you guys remember when those were about? If you don't, you're too young. But she recorded it on video when we were kids, and oh, it was our favourite. It really was. It was probably one of the things that I loved, that like inspired my love of dance as well. I loved the story. It's brilliant. If you've got young kids, you should really show it to them. And to be honest, even if you're my age, watch it. It's a very easy watch. It's really cute. It's just really, really, really cute, and it's so pretty. Like the dress and everything. I had a Barbie Sugar Plum Princess because I fell in love with the dress so much. I loved the Barbie films as a kid, but the Nutcracker was my favourite. No, that one and The Princess and the Pauper. The next one is another Christmas Carol, but it's the Muppets Christmas Carol. I don't think there's anybody alive that doesn't love the Muppets Christmas Carol. It's brilliant, the music's brilliant, the story's brilliant, and it's very relevant to adults and children. I'm sure at this point you guys all know the story of A Christmas Carol, so I'm not going to go into detail, but I love it. I watch it several times a year. And then A Disney Christmas Carol. And I remember when this came out because I think it's one of the very few times we've actually gone to the cinema with my mum, because believe it or not, she's not a massive fan, and neither were we when we were younger. But it came out, and I remember she picked us up from school and we went to Worcester and we watched it at the View. And Hermione was only little, and we didn't realise at the time it was like, I think it was a 12A when it came out. It might not have been. But H was petrified of it when it first came out, but she loves it now. Yeah, it's a really, really good adaptation of A Christmas Carol. It's a little bit weird, but it does have that Disney flair, so it's brilliant in my mind. Next is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I know some people are going to say that this is a Halloween film, but to be honest, I watch it from October right up until mid-January, I'd say. And I love it. It's brilliant. Everybody knows what The Nightmare Before Christmas is. It's one of Jordan's favourites as well. He knows like the songs from it off by heart. So we definitely enjoy that one. Next is The Polar Express. I love that film. It's so sweet and innocent, and yeah, it's just innocent. It's just a really, really nice watch. Like it really does highlight like a good kid. That's the only thing I can really say to express it. A good kid and the magic of Christmas. And the train is amazing. So we all loved trains when we were little, especially Jordan and Hermione. Hermione still loves them. So it was a big hit in our house when we were kids. Next is a classic, Home Alone. Fantastic film, really funny. very, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I'm describing all these films exactly the same way, but I suppose that's because they all appeal to me and my personality. So Home Alone, oh, we love it. When we were kids, we used to think it was so brilliant. So if anything was going on like outside, because our street can be a little bit interesting. So when we were kids, we were like, yeah, we're going to protect our house. We're going to be Kevin. We're going to set this all up. And we set a slingshot from my bedroom window to fire things at people if anything went on. So we were interesting kids, but we loved Home Alone. It definitely inspired that. The next is very specific. It's the Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause. I do like the other two, but the third one is my favourite. I love it. I think it's so funny. I don't know if it's already gone up at this point or if it's going up, but I've actually got a Jack Frost inspired makeup tutorial going up. Not really a tutorial, more of a challenge, but it's inspired by that Jack Frost. So it's brilliant. I really do enjoy it. It's really, really funny. Like the music in it. Oh, it's just cute. The next is Miracle on 34th Street. And actually, I might have told a lie. This was Jordan's favourite, absolute favourite Christmas film when he was a kid. I love it as well. He had it on DVD when he was younger. I don't know why he loved it. He just did. And I think it's so sweet, like convincing a little girl and Father Christmas, and it's just a really nice film. It's one of those classic Christmas films with a really nice happy ending, and just a lovely tale the whole way through. So we definitely enjoy that one. And the last one I've got on my list is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Brilliant film. I always related myself to the hippo in it as a kid. I'd always sing her song and all sorts, and I haven't actually watched it for a few years, but I went through a phase of watching it every single day for like the entirety of December and then into January as well, because I fell in love with this film. So did Hermione. It's really good. It's very cute and it's like really good. I think it's quite relevant because obviously I think I'm going a bit deep here, but it looks at like body issues or something like that, like Rudolph hates his nose, and like he overcomes that, and I think it could be quite relevant to today's society as well, which I feel like it's probably going very far-fetched and very deep, but it's just popped into my head. So yeah, I love that film. It's very good, especially if you've got kids. So yeah, those are my top 15 Christmas films. Let me know what your favourite Christmas films are. Mine is Love Actually, and then probably Christmas Carol the musical, and then I don't know, but those are probably my top 2. So yeah, if you guys liked this video, actually, tell me what your favourite Christmas films are down below. I think I might have just said that, I can't remember. Tell me what your favourite Christmas films are. Give me some recommendations on what else you think I should watch. Obviously, I've never watched Elf or the Grinch, which I know I'm going to be shocked for. So I will watch them this Christmas, I promise. I will make time and watch them, and I will vlog it so you guys believe me. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. All of my social media is linked in my about section. So if you guys want to follow me, then you can. I hope you guys are having a really, really great Christmas, and I will see you all later. Bye!